Okay, guys, good morning. Good to see you back today with my little cats. Look at it.
Meow, meow, meow. C'est belle.
So yeah, today a little boost the groove, I think, and we will train with Leevan tonight. You got so many tools, my card and variability techniques. You know, same guys. So thank you so much. Thank you. It's only the beginning. I'm really proud. Sometimes, honestly, you are with some brands, and you feel like you are forced to do some and to do some stories. You have some contract. You have to do this amount of posts, and you don't want to do it because you don't really enjoy the dance. And today, with Breath Divinity, ESN, and Tenix, I can say thank you for their confidence, and I'm really proud to be with them. And I hope it will be a long-term work. So, for now, let's work. Let's do the job with the groove in pull and maybe in push. Let's see. Let's be strong. And guys, check what I bought. That's a magnet phone support, and you place that on the magnet plate, boop, and you put your phone for life, and you can change the rotation. Boop. Perfect. And I bought that on Amazon, guys. That's not a partnership, so if you want and if it helps you, you can try, guys. And that's the same for the plate. You can buy some magnet plates, you put that on the wall, boop, you stick it, you remove the plastic, and the magnet works. So if you need, don't hesitate to tell me in comment. I will put the link in the description maybe. That's not a partnership, it's just if you need some help and you don't want to use space with a big tripod. That's a really good solution. I also bought this new mirror. Wow, legs, guys. Not that bad. About the magnets, you can check here. I put one here because I can put my light here. This light is insane. Boop, I use this one and I put here to do my little posing. The little magnet is there and I put the magnet here. Okay guys, so as you can see, it was the second set of pull and I really enjoyed the post set method. You do like 90%, 100% intensity, you rest for 5-10 seconds. After the first pose, you try to reapproach the failure, and after the last pose, you go to the failure, and it's one of the best things to improve your stamina, to improve your hold, to improve your reps. So I recommend you this technique, guys. And yeah, let's try a little Maltese. I'm really confident because a few weeks ago I wasn't able to just think about, oh, I want to try Maltese with bands in the morning. So just to have the possibility to think about I can maybe do it, that's a big progress. So let's do pull again because that's my weakness currently, but I will do some push, but more focus on biceps, rehab, Maltese, and stuff like that. Okay, let's go. Okay, not long holds, but still happy with the results. It's still fragile, of course, so I be careful, but still happy to not be afraid to lift the legs. So insane, really cool. As you can see, the push-up and P-bars, it's still complicated, but I didn't feel so much pain. So yeah, I think everything is better step by step. As you can see, that's really long. My injury, you can check on this video. It was 7 fucking months ago. That's fucking long. So guys, when you have injury, when you have pain, that's normal if you have to take the time. So try to be resilient, try to be strong mentally, because it will be the hardest part in this fucking sport. It's not the physique the problem, it's the mental. So let's drink my prot after this grease, and this evening we will do a fucking big training. I don't know if I will do Pelican today. I won't, but I'm not that confident. I can do it, but I don't want to do it if I'm not confident, because when you don't believe in a big skill like that, in a power move, the risk of injury increase so fast. So yeah, let's take my prods. Guys, this taste is wonderful. Nothing else. So guys, if you want to support me, don't hesitate to use my code on ESN. Thanks for your support again. And yeah, let's rest a little. Let's answer all my students. And guys, if you want online coaching, don't hesitate to DM me on Leevan Skills, Leevan NS. And yeah, see you later. Allez là!
Non, t'es bien.
Allez, appuie! Force!
Oui.
Okay, little meal after the training with my hand full of chalk, but I don't care. I'm hungry. And you have heroin. And Leevan with
Domino's Pizza.
which taste?
Comment on dit raclette en anglais?
Raclette.
Raclette. And bacon gravy.
Je crois que j'en ai fait deux quand même.
I'm a little more healthy, but still shitty. But it was fast, so it's good. Okay, guys, good morning. The training yesterday was super cool. Really good feeling. I really felt like the pain was divided per two when I did my warm up, when I did my FSTO, when I did my Maltese. All the warm up was, oh, I feel less pain. I knew it will be a really great training. So after 3 days in a row of training, that's super cool. The form trajectories was super controlled and super clean. Not super clean because I'd love to do a little analyze of my trainings, because sometimes you may be so, oh, he said it's bad form but it's perfect. But no, I have a lot of things to correct in my push-ups trajectory, some problems to correct with my legs. I have some side also sometimes, so yeah, so many problems I have to fix. So for sure I will. Tell me in the comment if you want me to analyze my own training. But globally, honestly, I really enjoyed my forms and combinations. And after that I did a little strengthening with bands. But yes, today let's pet my baby cat. Waouh. Waouh. Oh. Waouh. Bah oui. Bah oui, ça craque. Bah oui, mon bébé. Okay guys, so little training today. It will be mainly a strengthening session. I will try to understand a little better my trajectories. I currently try to work on my FSTOs because that's my current warm-up when I prepare Pelican. And I noticed I have an insane imbalance. Even if I feel better, I feel almost no pain, but you will see my trajectory is insanely weird because my good elbow is in external rotation, which is really good. That's what you have to do. And with the painful arm, it's in internal rotation. And obviously it can be dangerous if I keep working like that in the future. So I try to understand, guys, that's really important to film, to analyze, to change the angles. Ask to your friends to tell you, you have this imbalance, your legs are like that, your arm are like that, stuff like that. That's really, really important. Try to always keep the same habits. You know, for example, when I do my warm-up, it's always with the same bands, it's always with the same bar, because I exactly know the sensation. I will know if I progress or not, if I feel the same pain or not, etc, etc. So let's try FSTO, let's go. Okay, so as you can see, the trajectory is a lot better. I have to force myself to increase the external rotation of my right elbow, the painful elbow, and it's better. But it increases a little more the pain. I have to incorporate more strengthening like that, specific strengthening like that during my Grease the Groove, during my warm-up. Today I will not do big planche session. I will do only elastic bands. But yeah, I try to understand a little more my body and how the pains and how the pathologies happen. So I will try again like to 2-3 sets more. Really in slow, not fast repetition, because it's better for strengthening the connective tissues, tendons, fascias, muscles globally. That's why I do it controlled. So let's do another try, and after that I will try maybe some P-bars push-ups. Let's go. Something that I don't understand is why my right shoulder is lower than the left one. I try to understand because I have the intention to put the same strength at the same moment, but each time I watch the video, my right shoulder, my injured arm, is a little lower than the left one. So it creates an imbalance, and I don't engage my curl at the same moment with the both arms. So I try again to understand what happened. As you can see, that's not that easy. It's maybe not that fun for you, but let's do some try again. After that I will do some planche. Let's go. Okay, I think I understood something, like I need to keep my healthy arm in a neutral position. So I don't have to force the external rotation, and I have to force the external rotation on the painful arm, on the injured arm. And like that, it's almost balanced. So really complicated to do it naturally, because naturally I want, and to perform it's better to have the external rotation to be compact. And yeah, let's do another try, and after that I will do planche for sure. Let's go. Okay, so as you can see, the last try is a lot better than the previous tries. So yeah, I understood that I really need more mobility and more external rotation of my right arm. So it's cool. Right now let's try some push-up on P-bars with big bend. It will be only big bends today. I will not push too hard because I want to train hard tomorrow. So yeah, sometimes we need to do light workout like that to understand the proper techniques, trajectories, and yes, to release the pressure, because sometimes your body needs a lighter workout to not rest, but to not overload the body, to not overload the nervous system. Really important. So let's do some push-ups on P-bars. Let's see. Okay, so for these tries, I don't care about the trajectories or external rotation or stuff like that. It will be more about the pain. So I will try the feeling. Just one push-up, dead stop. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's more wrist discomfort. They are not warm enough on the specific range of motion on P-bars. So let's do a little more specific warm-up on wrist, and let's try again. I don't know, not that comfortable, still painful. That's a lot better on some things like FSTO, Pelican, and supination, but I don't feel a lot of progress on P-bars. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but maybe it's because I'm not in a good day. It's like when I do light, it's because I wasn't confident enough to do a hard training. So yeah, maybe it's because of that. So we'll see in a better day with more confidence. And yeah, when you don't believe in you, when you want to do a performance, you will feel more pain than usual. So I will try again. Maybe I need more tries to feel better. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so as you can see on the first try, I try with, okay, as you can see on the previous one, I try with wristbands because I still feel a little discomfort on my right wrist, but it doesn't change anything. So let's try with elbow sleeves to see if I feel more protected during the push-up. A little better, but it's more like I can't put all the intensity because you know me, and you know I always say you have to squeeze the bars harder, you have to put the intention, push hard, etc. But I can't, like I have to control myself to not squeeze too hard, because just when I do that in the air like that, I feel pain, you know. So imagine when I squeeze the bar. So yeah, I don't know what to think about it, but let's do another try. Let's go. Better sensation on the first push-ups and more pain on the last, so I don't know what to think about it again. But I think it will be like the Maltese. I have to force a little on the pain and to use to my body to not be afraid. It will be the most important, because when you have kinesiophobia, that's really complicated to come back and to try a movement when you were injured for years. So let's be confident. Let's do some bicep strengthening with some elastic bands, some weight. Let's end this training after the pull strengthening that you will not see. What I can also try on P-bars is to change some parameters like the width, the orientation, like just a little more, not in face explanation, but just 3-5 centimeters can change in terms of pain. So let's try to change this and let's see what can I do with that. So as you can see, my width is a little bigger than usual, and most of the people, like I have 2 hands, and I will try to be a little more closer. And why I take wider than most of the people is because I have a lack of wrist mobility, so it's hard for me to have the wrist in the axis of the bars, and it's better to perform when you want to do archers. When you take wider, it will be easier to extend the straight arm, you know. So let's try a little closer. It's really weird for me, I feel too compact, but let's see if I feel less pain or not, or more. I don't know, I think it was a little less painful, but maybe because I'm more warm, I don't know. So let's verify. I will try one push-up with the same width, and after that I will take my regular width to see if I feel the same pain. Let's go. Okay. Yes. Okay, I feel a little more pain with my grip. So, okay, interesting. And of course, guys, if you want the same P-bars, don't hesitate to use my code on 10x just there. It helps me so much. So thanks a lot, guys. Okay, let's try little fake supination. So that is supination, fake supination, and I will try a little one. Okay. because the difference is insane. Yes, the difference is there. So interesting. So maybe it can be interesting to step by step every training to reduce the angle step by step. I need to be more confident because even with this grip, with yellow band, I'm afraid. But it's cool because I'm able to work on pelican, big combination, and supination. So I'm satisfied with that. So step by step, I will be able to come back to my real level on P-bars, to one-arm planche, to... I really miss that. So let's take the time, don't rush as always, and we will be careful. So let's do some pull and see you later, guys. Okay guys, that's the end of the vlog. I hope it was not too boring. I know I didn't put a lot of performance in this training, even if you like that. I think some informative trainings like that with a little more knowledge can be interesting for you. So let me know in comments if you enjoyed, and if you didn't enjoy, tell me also. But yeah, I still try to put big combination, big training with Melvin, the training before, so I hope you like. So if you want to support me, don't say to just like, comment, subscribe to the channel, guys. Don't say to use my code on Breath Divinity, guys. This pants is fucking beautiful and crazy, but the website is closed because it's pre-order, so you have to be fast the next time. But still, code Leevan and Breast Divinity ESN if you want the best supplement, collagen, protein. It's maybe because of that I feel better in terms of energy, in terms of health, in terms of tendons health also. So yeah, if you want to support me and to have the best supplement, it's not a joke, use my code ESN, guys. And thanks a lot, guys. Bye.